Earth Day is coming up, I thought I would make a science special, an Earth Day science special. So, for today's objective, we are going to discuss one way that you can help the Earth. So, to start, we're going to talk about one of Earth's challenges. Maybe you've heard this word before, the word global warming. So, we're going to talk about what that means. The meaning is kind of in the title. So, global warming means the warming of our Earth, or the Earth's temperature rising over time. So, let's take a look at this graph I got from NASA, which I'll include the link to separately. In this video, you can see the year starts with 1880, and the temperature is 0.01, 0.2, negative 0.2, and as the years go on, it slightly climbs. Okay, so we're getting into the 70s, 0.16, 0.3, 0.4, can see it rising a little bit, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.9, and then 2019, the most recent data we have, the temperature is 0.098 Celsius. Okay, and you might think, well, it's only going up really, really small amounts by 0.1 or 0.2. That doesn't seem like a lot, but over time, that's about in the last 40 years, it's gone up almost 1 degree. You might think, okay, Miss Leahy, that's a really small change. But think about when you have a temperature, 1 degree can matter a lot. So if a normal temperature is 98.6, think about changing it just 1 degree to 99.6. Okay, maybe you still feel the same, not too bad. Let's just crank it up 1 more degree. Okay, now it's 100.6. Your body can tell the difference between temperatures in just 1 or 2 degrees. So even though it seems like a small change, if you think about how you feel when your temperature rises just a little bit, the same thing with the Earth. So why is this happening? Well, there's a fancy term called the greenhouse effect. In simpler terms, basically there's a lot of carbon dioxide, which is a gas in our atmosphere, that traps heat. And so it's increasing the temperature of the Earth overall. So why is there so much carbon dioxide in the air? What causes carbon dioxide? Some of our huge causes of carbon dioxide, we are burning coal and gas and oil, and all of those things create carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. So where do these things come from? What do we use them for? Well, we use a bunch of this stuff all the time. So in oil, we use in our cars, we used to fuel our trucks and our planes. So transportation has paved the way and is a really great thing, but it does use a lot of fuel and creates carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. Okay, same thing with gas. We use gas all the time, right? We're cooking our food, we're heating our houses in the winter, we want hot showers. Okay, and with coal, which is another thing we use for fuel, anything that generates electricity. So anything that you're plugging in to use, that uses electricity, which also creates carbon dioxide in the air. So like your video games, your lights, just any machine that you need to plug in uses electricity. Now, all these things are wonderful inventions, right? We love that we have cars to take us places. We love having hot showers. We love, using our electronics. So with the progress of all these great inventions, that's just happens to be a byproduct, is that we're creating a lot more of these gases in the air than ever before in human history. So these are great things we have, but we can use them in moderation. We don't need to use them to excess. So for example, one way that we can all help reduce our carbon dioxide emission, so maybe limit your showers to, I don't know, 10-minute shower or whatever is reasonable to get clean. So that's saving hot water and also producing using less gas, which is less carbon dioxide emissions. Or you can carpool places, so that's reducing cars on the road. That's reducing carbon dioxide emissions too. Or something you guys probably do anyway is turning bulbs off whenever you leave the room. So that's saving energy and also saving or reducing carbon dioxide emissions. So these are a few ways that you can gently change what you're already doing that can have a greater impact on helping the earth. Another thing, maybe this seems more extreme, but planting things. So planting trees, planting plants. So the plants absorb carbon dioxide. It's like, imagine they're eating it for breakfast and for lunch and for dinner. So the more things we plant, that also helps reduce the carbon dioxide emissions because the plants will eat that gas for us. So those are a couple of solutions we can to fight back against global warming. Let me know if there's something that you thought of.